Right, you did Shadow King Nazru. And I know said I was going to do a video on my hopes for the MonsterVerse for like Godzilla 2, Godzilla vs. Kong, and whatever movies that were going to come after those two. But I feel I really need to talk about this while my memory's still fresh and I still feel strongly about this. So we're going to put a hold on that video and we're going to talk about a rant about the Dragon Ball fan base. Now, if you've been watching my videos for years now, you know that I love Dragon Ball, but the fan base gives me a headache, to put it to the very least. They constantly complain, they misunderstand things, they make theories that are completely asinine. And they get into heated arguments over pretty much anything that doesn't cater to their opinions, which can get really toxic and can sometimes go really, really far. And we can see a lot of prime examples with this whole with Dragon Ball Super right now. I mean, I've seen things like ever since this tournament started, people were complaining that Goku was being a selfish idiot because he supposedly started this tournament of power, which was going to endanger the multiverse. And then we later found out that the multiverses were going to be erased, regardless if Goku had requested for the tournament or not. And it has been said multiple times that this was not Goku's fault. In fact, the universes should feel indebted to Goku because at least one of them will have a fighting chance of surviving. But the fan base just kept complaining and complaining and saying that, oh, Goku should have not reminded the Omni Kings about the tournament, because then they probably would have forgotten. It wouldn't have mattered if they forgot about the tournament. They still were going to erase these universes, you idiots. I mean, some of them started to get it when that issue was addressed in Toyotaro's manga version. I mean, on the one hand, I'm grateful that they're finally starting to get it, but on the other hand, that just shows a sheer level of hypocrisy, because the anime explained it, but you didn't get until the manga said the exact same thing. I mean, they didn't do it all that different. The only thing they did was just explained it a lot sooner. And then we cut into all these ridiculous theories that they said. I remember a lot of people complaining about the Rant basically saying that she's part of some Toei's supposed SJW feminist agenda, and there's nothing indicating that she's part of some feminist agenda or some SJW agenda aside from her being fat. Yeah, so that's their only claim to this supposed agenda, which is basically just grasping at straws. And the truth of the matter is that Ribian is actually a parody on Sailor Moon, as I've said numerous times. It's just making fun of it. And if you think there's just some SJW and feminist agenda, I say that says a lot more about you than it says about this show. and we get to see more theories like such and such is going to do this and this doesn't happen, or this will happen. It turns out to be clickbait and what have you. What have you? Just people either trying to get attention or trying to make up theories just to cater to their own characters. Like, Gohan's going to obtain Super Saiyan Wide, which was a scrapped idea from Akira Toriyama, and beat Jiren, even though Gohan's not the main focus of this saga. And Gohan hasn't done anything to earn God power or anything like Ultra Instinct or anything. Or say that Vegeta is hiding Ultra Instinct, despite the fact that it was pretty much implied that Vegeta didn't have Ultra Instinct because he didn't even know about it and had to ask Goku what it was, and Goku didn't even know about it when he unlocked it. And I mean, the fan base can get really, really ungrateful, especially the likes of the Vegeta fanboys. They've been really vocal lately. Like they said, they're upset that Vegeta hasn't gotten any shine or love in this saga. Yeah, Vegeta doesn't got any love during the saga. You see him spending time with his daughter, getting the most eliminations during this tournament, having a master and student bond with Kabe and inspiring him to obtain Super Saiyan 2 so he could beat Mona. Helping Goku to defeat Universe 9. And so on and so forth. But no, that doesn't count. Because according to them, unless Vegeta defeats someone important or strong like Head or Topo or Jiren, it doesn't count. So it might as well just been like he didn't do anything. You know who hasn't gotten any love? Piccolo. Piccolo hasn't gotten any love. He hasn't done anything of note aside from assist Gohan or done in team groups. But aside from that, he hasn't eliminated anybody. He hasn't done anything of significance. Hell, Vegeta's got more time than Krillin. He's gotten more time than Tien. He's gotten more time than Master Roshi. Oh, I mean, granted, all those characters had their moments to shine, and they had really good moments. But when Krillin got eliminated, instead of saying that he did a good job, everybody just ridiculed him and said that he was stupid for letting his guard down by Frost. He should have sensed him. Yes, because you could totally sense someone's specific power level when there's about 80 fighters around. And they feel like, I mean, I'm just getting a headache from just talking about this as long because it's just so stupid. And I mean, they feel like, despite what these characters getting good moments in quality time, I mean, unless they do something like beat the main villain of the saga, or get a new transformation, or what have you, this doesn't count as getting love or shine. No. What they want is that they want their favorite character to be the main character of this saga, or better yet, this series. I mean, they say they're sick of Goku saving the day all the time. time in winning, even though Goku doesn't win as much as people actually think. I mean, you can watch Black and Fit's videos or other people's videos where it proves that Goku doesn't win as much. I mean, it's just that the movies kind of made it seem like that, but the movies are not, most of them are non-canon. So Goku's had his fair share of wins and losses too. I mean, and despite these characters doing well in the saga, they feel like they've gotten shafted or being disrespected. I mean, the only character you could say someone got disrespected is Tien, but even though he's not as powerful as a lot of people says he is, I mean, but he could have probably done a little bit more. And and the way these people just talk about some of these characters is just very venomous. Like they say that I hate Riprianne. I mean, she's fat and I want her gone. I want her entire universe erased because I find her so annoying. I mean, she's a comic relief character making a parody of Sailor Moon, and you feel that that's enough reason to want her to see her get eliminated and her universe's erased. You guys really have a lot of issues. I mean, I just don't know how this fan base continuously gets worse and worse as the series progresses. I mean, it was pretty bad before, when we had Dragon Ball Super adding more to the series and the lore. But it's gotten worse. Now they're saying that it's now that they're saying that Goku's going to be fighting the fusion of Kale and Khalifa called Kafla, and they say that if Goku struggles against Kafla, then there's going to be some bad writing. Even though it's been said that Goku is not at full strength yet, and Potara fusion is the most powerful fusion that we know of so far. And Kale and Khalifa have a lot of potential. So it does make sense. And then they continue to hail on Kale and Khalifa, especially Khalifa, because she got her Super Saiyan powers from the tingly back of concentrating her ki on her back. Even though that could be just explained that that's the physical representation of how that form is unlocked, but it's still emotionally triggered through rage initially until you learn to control that feeling, and then you just concentrate the energy on your back, and it unlocks that form. You can study things about the relation between psychological effects and physical effects. If you just study them online or looked it up in high school or college courses, it's not that hard to figure out. But you know what? I'm done talking about this. I mean, it's just so painful to just see all this. I mean, one moment you're just laughing how stupid some of these things are, but then others it just gets toxic and annoying. So well, that's my rant on the Dragon Ball fan base and its current level of stupidity. Hopefully next time I will get to my Monsterverse video. I'll catch you guys later.